Loam is a candle brand I've been looking forward to experiencing for a while now. Let me know if you have experienced this candle brand before. Is anyone a fan of Loam candles? When I came across the vessels on Instagram, I thought they looked really unique, which is something I would go for. Love a vessel that has character. These nice frosted green glass vessels with the big Loam logo written across it is what initially caught my attention. It was something that definitely stood out in the vast sea of candle houses. Then I dug deeper to really find out what Loam Candles was all about. It's a Los Angeles-based brand with handmade candles made in small batches by the founder, Jessica White. The goal for this brand is to honor and celebrate the magic of a life lived outdoors. Jessica was, I'm not sure if she still is, but she was an urban farmer in LA and wanted to create scents that captured her everyday life experiences throughout various gardens in the city. This will give you an idea of what to expect with the candles. Her focus of providing a sensorial experience that gave people the same good feeling as being outdoors is what drove her to create the House of Loam. These candles are also created with a cause, where 5% of the profits are donated to organizations working to advance food security and access, organizations that spread knowledge on plants, and organizations that protect the environment. If you want to know more about it, I will have a link in the description. This brings me to one of the best things about Loam candles. And that's finding out the candles are made with a soy coconut wax blend, which had me pressing the purchase button with brutal force. Beautiful, unique vessels, great sustainable wax blend, especially with the coconut wax. If you haven't seen that conversation yet where we talk about the pros and cons of some popular waxes, including coconut and soy wax, I will have it linked in the description. The only thing left with Loam was to actually experience the candles. The hardest part was picking which scents to buy. I don't believe they're sold in any stores, so I had to use my gut feeling on what I feel would provide a great burning experience from this brand. I wanted scents that covered a variety of experiences, so I decided to go with 3 candles: Community Garden, Midnight Moon, and Scenic Route. I will say these are some great scents under that $50 price range. At $33 at the time of this video, these are some really great scents. I believe I mentioned in a prior conversation saying how much I've been really enjoying tomato-focused candles lately. So when I seen tomato mentioned in Community Garden, it was an instant purchase. I don't know what it is, but the smell of a fresh, vibrant, earthy tomato candle burning has been very satisfying for me lately. That's what I thought I was going to get with the Community Garden scent, which has notes of tomato leaf, green fig, marigold, and mandarin. Remember, these are blind buys, so I was expecting that bright, prominent tomato scent from this. This is honestly not a tomato-forward scent, unfortunately for me. This is definitely a fresh, green fig-forward scent with a tiny bit of tomato leaf in the background. Don't get me wrong, this is not a bad scent by a long shot. I just wasn't in the market for another fig-focused candle. This is still a great, bright fig scent. Not a creamy fig, but a bright, zesty fig with a slight fruity essence, especially with that mandarin touch in there. As far as the tomato leaf, I'm honestly having a hard time picking it up from the cold and hot throw. Man, more tomato leaf, tomato vine would have taken this scent to the next level for me. I just have one too many fig scents at the moment, which is already taking me a while to burn through. And I'm not in the business of over consuming. I'm very picky on what candles I'm buying these days. The cold throw is subtle with a bright green fig mandarin when putting my nose to the vessel. The hot throw is actually great with a strong performance. I wasn't expecting the hot throw to be strong. When burning, the fig is amplified with a zesty, slightly fruity essence. Even though the tomato leaf note isn't as strong as I would like, it's still a great fig scent nonetheless. The chances you take with blind buying, I guess. Now, the Midnight Moon candle I was not expecting to like as much as I do. This one is my favorite out of these 3 scents. Midnight Moon is such a beautiful, sophisticated, sultry blend with notes of rose petals, oud, cardamom, clove, black tea, and patchouli. A very aromatic, relaxing scent. I love this candle. Rose and oud are among my favorite scent notes, but I didn't know what to expect when I seen it mixed with notes like black tea. And then I seen oud in this as well. If you know anything about oud, I was expecting this strong, dark scent with a little spice to it. I was pleasantly surprised when I put my nose to this for the first time. This is a warm, adult scent. Sophisticated, aromatic, grounding. All of these notes in this complement each other so well in my opinion. That black tea, that's the prominent note in this. If you have black tea in your kitchen right now, go smell it. That's what's at the top of this scent. Sweet, warm, grounding. That subtle characteristic tea is known for, but not overwhelming. The cardamom, oud, and rose petals complement the black tea extremely well. Three very strong notes that are surprisingly well tamed and not jumping out of the vessel like they normally do. The cardamom is providing a slight aromatic spice, the oud is providing a slight fresh earthy essence, while the rose petals are providing a slight floral sultry essence. All of these notes combined provide a deep warmth that's relaxing and enjoyable. I can't say I'm getting much patchouli or the spice from the clove, but I'm sure they're playing their role in how well this scent is perceived. The performance is going to be the same as Community Garden. The cold throw is subtle with that warm black tea essence. The hot throw is strong with their beautiful warm mix of black tea, cardamom, oud, and rose petals. Wasn't expecting to like this scent as much as I do. Definitely repeat purchase worthy if that's a thing. The last candle I picked up is Scenic Root. This scent is more of an ozonic, earthy, citrusy scent. Not my favorite if I'm being honest. It still has a pretty good burning experience, just not a scent I would personally buy if I were able to smell it in person first, but I do understand the idea behind the creation of the scent. Scenic Root has notes of cedarwood, vetiver, gingergrass, and bergamot. When I seen the notes from this scent, I was expecting a dry, grassy, earthy citrus scent. This is fresh, earthy, ozonic, and that ozonic part is what's throwing me off with this scent a little. I want to blame it on that gingergrass note, but I believe it's a combination of all of these notes that's giving off that earthy, ozonic, watery essence. That bergamot is sitting right at the top of the scent, smelling as zesty as can be, but the gingergrass and vetiver immediately slide in with this damp, earthy, ozonic smell. Yeah, not my favorite scent, especially compared to the other two candles, Community Garden and Midnight Moon. The performance is the same as the others, a subtle cold throw with a strong hot throw. I think I'm actually going to try keeping this scent in my bathroom. I may like it a little more if I burned it in there. I'll see and report back if that was the case. I believe there are 7 total candles in the Loam lineup right now. I definitely would really like to try the other 4, but as of right now, the Midnight Moon scent is definitely a scent I will be keeping in the collection. If you have any candles from Loam, let me know your experience in the comments, or let me know your thoughts in general on this candle house.